Hi friends, I'm back today with a new destination idea for those of you who are in or plan to visit Guadalajara. This is a video hikers and nature lovers will definitely enjoy, but also those of you who are looking for a unique, relaxing experience without having to leave the city. Barranca de Huentitan, also known as Barranca de Oblatos, is a canyon carved by the Rio Grande de Santiago, one of the longest rivers in Mexico, and it lies on the northeast side of the municipality of Guadalajara. Due to its very diverse flora and fauna, the canyon is considered a biogeographic corridor, and it is often visited by national and international researchers for biological studies. Moreover, in 1997, the canyon was declared a nature reserve by the World Conservation Union. La Barranca measures approximately 2,800 acres and has an average depth of 2,000 feet. There are multiple viewpoints from where you can admire its majestic beauty, with the most popular one being Parque Mirador Independencia. If you Google Barranca de Huentitan Miradores, a lot of viewpoints will pop up, including parks, hotel and restaurant viewpoints, and others that are only accessible via the hiking trails. Of course, depending on which one you want to reach, your access route to the canyon will be different. Now, we didn't hike the canyon. That's probably something we'll do on a different day because why not create an excuse to come back, right? You know, I'm a big fan of that. This time we just went to Parque Mirador Independencia, but not before getting some food. And of course, we were not going to get lunch by the canyon unless it was lunch with a view. And for that, we went to the restaurant at the hotel Posada Mirador. Because we arrived right between shifts, we weren't able to order birria from the lunch menu, which I was craving. We had to order from the breakfast menu instead, but I can't really complain because the mollete here was pretty delicious. In Mexico, mollete is a toasted open baguette with refried beans, melted cheese, and whatever toppings you choose to add on it, plus pico de gallo. And there is also there are also sweet molletes. There's a sweet version as well with butter and fruit jam, caramel sauce, honey, or any other sweet toppings. Anyway, obviously, the views are central focus here, and there's also a sense of peace and serenity because it's just so quiet up here. All you can hear are the birds and the wind. It's incredible, really. After lunch, we headed over to the park. By the way, free parking is available right by the entrance, and then it's a very short walk before the beauty of the canyon reveals itself in all of its glory. This park was built in 1970 as a recreational and cultural space for locals and international visitors. It has areas for picnics, areas for kids' activities, soccer, basketball, and tennis fields, restaurants, as well as a giant outdoor theater. By the way, there is a thing called Cinefónico in Guadalajara. These guys project movies for free. They just did it here at the canyon in November. Just look them up when you're in the city if you like outdoor cinema to see where you can catch them because they change their locations frequently. Another thing to note is that in close proximity to the park, you can also find the famous Guadalajara Zoo, the Selva Mágica Amusement Park, and the University of Guadalajara Center for the Arts, Architecture, and Design, which is literally built right on the edge of it. If you're in good physical shape and decide to do the 3-hour hike each way, here are a few interesting places you'll come across in the depths of the Huentitan Canyon. Number 1. El Puente de Arcediano. This bridge is not only an amazing viewpoint, but also the first suspension bridge in Mexico and the second one in the Americas after the Brooklyn Bridge. Its construction in 1893 opened an important transportation channel between Guadalajara and Zacatecas. Number 2. The mysterious giant carved rocks. No one seems to know exactly who carved these giant rocks or when. Do any of you know what's the story behind them? I might need to dig a little bit deeper for this one, but for now, I don't have the information or the footage because obviously we didn't hike it. Number 3 is the ghost town of Arcediano. This small town was completely abandoned due to a government dam project. All of its inhabitants were either paid off or their homes were simply demolished without their consent in 2002. It's a very sad story, too long to address it here fully, but I promise I'll revisit it if we do the hike. Oh, and the dam was never built. It got canceled in 2009. There's also a chemical lab inside of the abandoned church in Arcediano. Again, another mystery and not a lot of information available on the activities conducted here. I leave this open for discussion and for you guys to hopefully share what you know in the comments. And finally, the last on the list, La Casa Colorada. This is another enigmatic building in the canyon. It was built in 1923 to serve as military barracks and later was turned into an infirmary. It's been abandoned for many years. Some say it's haunted. There are a lot of legends circulating, but I won't say more for now. Please note that to get to some of these locations, you do have to get off the marked trails, so I don't recommend going to look for them on your own. Either investigate properly in advance or go with a local guide. Okay, friends, I hope you liked today's video. Feel free to share what else you'd like to see from us in the future. Till next time, stay adventurous, have fun, and keep chasing colors.